use it just for a basic tomato sauce because that's going to be the true test of it. Because with a good tomato sauce, you want that strong onion flavour, and you want the garlic.
And it's Easter holidays, good to whip up for the children as well.
Exactly, because they're going to be little rat bags this Easter, aren't they? So you need to open all the chocolates, you need to make sure they've got a quick meal for them. So I'm going to put it together into my pan with a little bit of oil or butter, whatever you've got. And because of the enzyme that's been taken out, like I mentioned before, apparently Ria told me that these cook a lot quicker than onions. You don't need to leave them for so long to stew like you would with an onion. So you need to cook them down quite quickly in a bit of oil or butter, a little pinch of salt just to season them and get the flavours out. And what it does is that draws the moisture out as well to make them cook that bit quicker. And then I'm just going to deglaze that once they've softened ever so slightly, just a bit longer for that. Once they've softened, what I'm going to do, and you can smell the garlic. Can't you smell the garlic?
Yeah, you can.
It's a really strong garlic flavour to it, but it's also got that onion, but it's not that sort of weepy onion flavour.
But it's the thing you said that you can cook them both from straight away, where before you have to put the onion in, that, and then add the garlic, because obviously the garlic burns if you put it both quickly in at first.
Whereas with this, you just cook them quickly together. I'm going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of balsamic, because that'll mix with the sweetness of the onion, with the Gonion.
Yeah.
And that'll add a great flavour to the sauce. And then, because this is a basic tomato sauce, all I'm going to do is add a can of tomatoes. Now, a great tomato sauce, you can roast off, say, 400 grams of tomatoes, take the skins off with a bit of balsamic vinegar and thyme, maybe. But, you know, it's a quick dish. Canned tomatoes, they're OK to use, aren't they? We all use them. So bang in the tomatoes, give that a mix together. And then what I'm going to do is just add a bit of pepper to this, and a little tiny bit of sugar, not too much, just half a teaspoon, because we all need less sugar in our diets, but just half a teaspoon. That reacts with the vinegar and creates what's called a gastrique, and that's that sort of sweet and sour vibe. And what that does is that brings out the flavour of tomatoes.
A gastrique?
A gastrique. It's called a gastrique. It doesn't sound too pleasant, but it's you know, it works. It's a traditional French.
I think it has a certain ring to it, actually.
Do you think? A gastrique? A gastrique. Sounds like a new clutch bag or something, doesn't it? So I'm going to blend that together, and then once that comes to a boil, I'm going to turn it down to a very gentle simmer. And once that's simmered, what I'm going to do is just tear in. Now, I simmer my tomato sauce for about 45 minutes, you know, adding a bit of water if it starts to get a bit too thick. And then with the basil, you just roll it up in your hands, give it a good smack to get the juices out, and then rip it up, pop it into the tomato sauce, and then I'm going to serve that with just some normal spaghetti or linguine, whatever you want, fusilli if you've got that. And then it's going to be a very easy tomato sauce on spaghetti with some Parmesan cheese.